I've been doing more and more videos focused around the low buy that I'm doing for at least the beginning portion of 2025. I am just in this mindset right now where I'm just kind of sick of having so much stuff and I really want to use the products that I already have in my collection. So I thought we kind of stick with the whole low buy, no buy theme today and show you what I've been using with a good old-fashioned empties video. It has been a while since I've done an empties video, so some of these products are from earlier in 2024, but I have a little mixture of makeup, skincare, and hair care today. So normally in my empties videos, you're gonna hear me say favorite a lot because a lot of these products are my favorite because if I'm actually using them and finishing them up, that means I really like them. So I wanna go through these products, but then I also wanna tell you what product I'm using now in place of that empty product, or maybe I'm still using that same product because I loved it so much I repurchased it. I just wanted to quickly mention my lip product really quick because I've been wearing this in quite a few videos and like short form videos recently, and I've been getting so many questions like, Angela, what is that lip product? And it is the Tower 28 Lip Softy, specifically in the newer shade Red Bean Mochi. What I'm kind of liking about this shade is that it's actually really close to my natural lip color. So a lot of the times I tend to kind of blank out my lips and then do my lip products, but I've just been popping this on my natural lips and it just like, I feel like it looks really good with my skin tone, honestly. So I have been loving this lip product. I want to start off this empties video with my favorite mascara that I have not one, not two, not three, but 4 empties of. And that is the Tower 28 Make Waves Mascara. I have 3 in the black shade Jet and 1 shade in the brown shade Drift. Clearly, this is my favorite mascara. I also have 2 open tubes right here, 1 black, 1 brown. And I also have a backup ready to go. Like, I love this mascara. First of all, I love the curved wand of this mascara. I find that it does such a good job at really grabbing each and every lash from root to tip and really just coating my lashes. It's also really easy to apply and it's very buildable. Like, it doesn't dry too quickly, and I find that I can get a nice looking lash pretty quickly with this. I do like to curl my lashes beforehand just to really enhance that lift, but I just love how my lashes look with this. They're also nice and separated, but still have a little bit of volume to them. It is not a tubing formula, but I find that it doesn't smudge or flake on me at all unless the tube is like running out of product and drying out. It is just a fantastic mascara. This is the only one that I continue to repurchase myself over and over. I have 2 face powders that I finished up. I have a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 1. There is still a bit of product around the edges here, but I was having such a hard time getting to that product that I just called it good. I called it quits. But this is one of my favorite pressed powders to set my face with. What's nice about it is that it has a little bit of coverage, but it's also really blurring as well. So if I'm going for like a full glam look, this is a powder that I would go for. And I like this one so much in the mini size that I did end up repurchasing the full size. Now the other powder I finished is a mini of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Pound Cake, and I have absolutely fallen in love with this powder. This mini container of this powder is finally what did it for me, and I know this powder has been around for so long. I just kept hearing so many people rave about it, so I purchased this mini size myself. I was like, okay, sure, I'm gonna try it in a shade that will work for me. And it is the most beautiful, blurring, mattifying, setting powder like ever. Like if you want your makeup to be set in place all day, you are gonna be so blurred, nice, and mattified. This is the powder to go for. I will say though that if you are interested in this powder, I personally hated the packaging of the mini. The packaging of the larger is much easier to work with because what's annoying about this is that you have to twist off this cap and then there's normally a little sponge right here that I ripped off, and it's just kind of hard to get a brush into this powder, especially like a large face brush doesn't really go in there. But because you have this kind of like stupid sponge on the cap, you can't really tap the powder off into anything. So I actually ended up pouring this powder into a different container and using it that way. But once I finally finished this, I did get the full size and I'm so happy to have a full size of this. Like this is gonna last me all year. So both these mini powders are empty, but my favorite and the one that I use the most is definitely the Huda Beauty one. I have 3 brow products that I finished up. I have 2 brow pencils and 1 clear brow gel. So the first pencil I finished is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Detailer. Now they have a couple different brow pencils, but this is the skinniest one that they have, and I think it did come out in 2024. I want to preface this by saying that I really do like Benefit's brow products. They are precisely my brow pencil, just like the original skinny pencil. I loved that one for years and years. Then I kind of fell off of that, but when this one came out last year, I was like, ooh, that looks really nice. And it was a nice thin tip, but I found that I went through the product really fast, and it was almost a little too pigmented and intense for me. I found it kind of hard to get a soft brow look from this pencil. Maybe if I tried a lighter shade, that might work for me. Though it was a good brow pencil, it was good enough for me to finish it, but I did not repurchase opposite. The other brow pencil I finished and the one that I am still currently using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I use the shade medium brown. I have my empty one right here and the one that I am currently using right here. I think if I had to rank every single brow pencil I have ever tried, this would probably be spot 1 or 2. I have always gone back to this brow pencil. It is just such a staple for me. What I like about this brow pencil is how soft it is. So I was just saying that that Benefit one is a little bit too intense and too pigmented. I never had that issue with this one, and the shade medium brown I think is like a perfect shade match for me. And I've kind of been going for more of a softer brow nowadays, so I just use this to lightly fill in kind of this under beginning part of my brow. I'll kind of do my arch and my tail, but very quickly though. Like, it doesn't take me very long to do my brows with this. It doesn't give me super harsh lines like that Benefit one did, but I do really like how this blends out as well with the spoolie on the end. It really is just one of my favorite brow pencils I've ever used, and I think they have a really good shade range as well with lots of different undertones. And I also find that one pencil will last me quite a bit of time, like a couple months honestly, where I feel like I finished this one so fast. I don't have that issue with this one. The third product I finished is the Rare Beauty Clear Brow Gel. I want to say this is my 3rd or 4th tube of this brow gel that I have finished. I kind of go through different phases with my brows and like the type of products that I like to use on them. So right now I actually don't use a clear brow gel, but there definitely was a point in, 2023 at 2024 where I was using this product all the time. But when I use a clear brow gel, I like a brow gel that has a lot of hold to it, also because I have pretty thick brows as well. So I found that this brow gel just did such a good job at grabbing all my hairs, keeping them nice and lifted. It doesn't do that whole like laminated effect, but if you just need like a good clear brow gel, this one is fantastic. But like I said, I don't use a clear brow gel anymore. I've been liking more of a softer brow, so what I've been using kind of instead of that product is this Anastasia Volumizing Tinted Brow Gel. So the Anastasia Brow Wiz and this brow gel are the only 2 products I've been using in my brows for probably the last like 3 months or so. I feel like I haven't talked about this product much on my channel, but I do use it very frequently just in my daily makeup life. What I like about this is that it has a very subtle tint to it, and the volumizing fibers gives your brows like a very just natural fluffy look. So I like to use this towards the very end of my makeup routine after I've done my eyeshadow, after I've done all of my powders and everything, because I found that my brows, they have a little bit of powder on them. They look a little bit ashy. Brush actually has 2 sides to it. There's a longer side and a shorter side. So the longer side, those bristles grab your hairs, and so I like to take that side and just like lightly brush through my brows with this. It kind of tints the hairs a little bit, but also just adds a little bit of fluffiness. And then if you have any sparse areas where you have more skin than brow hairs, but you want it to be filled in, you can use that smaller side of this to kind of fill in that skin a little bit. It's a cool brow product. I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, but this is what I've been using instead of a clear brow gel. Now I have 3 setting sprays that I have finished completely. First, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. Now this is a setting spray I have used for so many years, like at least 10 years at this point. This is the setting spray that I grab for if I want my makeup to last all night. Hence the name All Nighter. Like, it really is such a long-lasting spray. It locks your makeup in place. What more do you need? I also finished the Rare Beauty 4-in-1 Mist. Now this spray I would kind of use more as like a hydrator during my makeup routine, specifically after I apply my NARS Soft Matte Concealer all over, then I want to hydrate my skin a little bit. This is what I would use. I honestly don't think it did a great job at like setting my makeup and locking everything in place, but like it was a decent mist. I finished it up. I don't think I would repurchase it though. And then the third setting spray I finished is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. I love this one so much. Out of these 3 setting sprays, this is the one that I am continuing to use. I have repurchased it. I'm already like a little less than halfway through this bottle. I love this setting spray because I find that it just really melts everything together and kind of just like sinks the products into my skin so my makeup looks less makeup-y. So it does a great job at setting my makeup and making my makeup last longer. Yeah, so out of these 3, Charlotte Tilbury is definitely the winner and the one that I am still using. I finally finished this primer that was in my project pan from 2023. It is the Smashbox Primerizer, and the packaging doesn't even look like this anymore. Like, that's how old this product was. But this was really just a nice lightweight hydrating primer. It really just kind of felt like a lightweight moisturizer, but as someone that can have pretty dry skin, it did a great job of getting my skin ready for the makeup to go on top of it. So I really did enjoy this primer while I had it, but the new hydrating primer that I've been using in my collection is the One Size Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. I have tried a lot of products from One Size, and I would say more often than not, I don't like their products, but this primer I do really like. It is so lightweight and kind of gel feeling, but it really gives this kind of like glass skin hydrated look look, and it really just makes my skin feel so hydrated, and all of my foundations go on beautifully on top of this. They do say it's a tacky hydrating primer, but I don't really get a lot of that tackiness. I'm thinking of like the e.l.f. Power Grip, the Milk Makeup one, like those ones are sticky and tacky. This one, not so much, but very hydrating, and I do like it a lot. I also finished this Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. The scent is the Cherry Vanilla one, and it does have a bit of a red tint to it, but it is completely gone. This was a really nice, just kind of hydrating lip treatment. Now, how I would use this is actually after I brush my teeth. I don't know about you guys, but after I brush my teeth, my lips feel so dry, and I need to apply something on my lips after brushing my teeth. Like, it is just a part of my routine at this point. So this is what I was using. It was nice and hydrating. It also had a little bit of a reddish tint to it that was really pretty. I also do really like the Cherry Vanilla scent. I think they have a few different shades of this, but I haven't tried the other ones yet. So while I did like this product, it didn't absolutely blow me away where I had to repurchase that exact one. So in place of that one, I'm currently using the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Vanilla. You probably know of this product. I feel like the internet just goes crazy over Laneige's lip products, but I use this the same exact way right after I brush my teeth. This one has a really nice vanilla scent to it. I do find that this one is pretty thick, so I really just dip my finger there, just take like a little bit of product and rub that on, and that is it. So because I need such little product, I think this little container is gonna last me quite a while. I'm probably, I don't know, almost halfway done with this one as well. This would not be an Angela Bright Empties videos without my favorite moisturizer ever, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. So I have two empties here. This one is the old packaging that was just the jar that you had to repurchase every single time. So like, I have probably bought, I don't know, at least 20 of these jars in my lifetime so far, because I've been using this since like 2018. But they finally came out with refillable packaging, so now you just buy these little jars and toss this instead of this giant bulky thing. Spoiler alert, yes, I am still using this product. Yes, I will still repurchase this forever, but this is one I'm currently using, so I'll show you the little pot in here. You just pull that out. So there's your container that you keep. Pop that in there. Good to go. I have raved about this moisturizer for so many years, and I have tried to find similar products. I've tried all of the dupes and nothing compares to this, which is why I keep purchasing it. So I can have pretty dry skin, and when my skin is dry, it is picky. Like, I can put on any other moisturizer and my skin just feels not hydrated like 2 hours later. This moisturizer truly makes my skin feel hydrated all freaking day. Makeup goes on beautifully on top of this. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this except for the price point. At least it's refillable now. But when I use this, I probably use about like this much product. Really not that much at all, because you really don't need that much because it is so hydrating. Putting that back in there. But this is just the best moisturizer in the world. Plain and simple. I have two hair empties, and they're both from Bumble & Bumble, and I actually had both of these products in my hair today. So the Seaweed Cream is a lightweight leave-in conditioner that also has a little bit of hold to it. So for me, this just adds hydration. I throw this in my hair after I wash it. If I don't put anything in my hair will look very, very dry, so I do notice a difference when I use this. Also, their seaweed line in general is just like good for your scalp. So as someone with short hair, a lot of my hair products will get to my scalp because like my hair is short, obviously. So I find that this doesn't irritate my scalp at all. The other hair product I finished is a newer favorite for me, and I literally just finished it this morning, and it is their gel. The only way I use this product is on a hair day like today, where I am wearing my natural curly hair, because I use this as the gel step in like your typical kind of curly girl routine. So whenever you see my hair styled like this with my natural waves, I did use this product. So how I do this hairstyle is that I put on this air dry cream when my hair was pretty wet after the shower, and then I take a lot of this gel and I just kind of scrunch it out through my entire head of hair, and then I just leave my hair to air dry. The gel is gonna form a cast, and it's gonna make my curls crunchy. So what I do after my hair is completely air dry is I just take a little bit of oil. I use the Olaplex one, and I take that oil and I scrunch out the cast, so I'm left with my really nice, like cute little waves and curls. It also adds a little bit of shine. It helps with my frizz because my hair can get frizzy really quickly too. So I really have been loving this combo for my short hair, and don't worry, I already have my backups. The last product I finished is this mini body butter by Fenty Skin. I have become so obsessed with these body butters. Honestly, I think this is my favorite body butter formula I have ever used. These make your skin feel amazing, like the most hydrated my skin has ever felt, and the smells are delicious. What I did is that I bought these little mini ones during the holidays, because they have a little set in the holidays of 3, and I will just lather myself up with this body butter after a shower, or I do it on my legs after I do my laser hair removal at home. So the one I finished is a scent but a drop. I think it's just like their original scent. I do have 2 more scents that I'm currently working on, and I think I also have like 2 or 3 other mini ones as well, somewhere deep in my drawers. This one is amazing. It is the Toasted Marshmallow Shimmering Whipped Oil Body Cream. I did wear this for a recent photo shoot, and oh my gosh, my skin was like glittering, but my only complaint is that I want bigger jars of this. And then the other one I'm using is Vanilla Dream, another shimmering body cream. I just love vanilla so much. Vanilla and marshmallow, like these are my favorite scents to wear. So yes, I finished this one and I am still using and loving this product. All right, that is gonna wrap up today's Empties video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products before. As always, all the products will be listed and linked down below for you in the description box. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.